I am sure you know what table tennis is. It is a simple game which can be played pretty much everywhere, either casually or professionally. You probably have even played table tennis a few times, or maybe you are a regular player. But in this video, I am going to tell you some of the most interesting facts about this popular game that you probably didn't know. Even though table tennis is popular in Eastern Asia, especially in China, contrary to popular belief, table tennis didn't actually originate from China. The sport was first played the 19th century Victorian England as an after-dinner indoor game. It wasn't until the early 20th century that saw its popularity spread worldwide. Don't feel bad if you had a jaw-dropping moment. With the popularity of table tennis in China, many would have assumed table tennis was played in ancient China with some primitive bats made of animal bones and skin. I can tell you that is not the truth. In fact, table tennis was introduced to China only fairly recently. Back in 1949, Mao Zedong, the chairman of the People's Republic of China, declared table tennis as the national sport. China was poor and the population is demoralized with the constant war and famine. Mao needed something to restore the pride and morale, and he chose ping pong. Since that key decision, table tennis has gotten so popular in China. That probably also explains why China has won the most Olympic gold medals in table tennis. Now let's move on to the tools of table tennis. The bat is officially termed as the racket, but in Northern America, the term paddle is more commonly used. Did you know that during a match, players have the right to inspect their opponent's racket to see the type of rubber being used and what color it is? The color plays an important role. Depending on which side you are hitting the ball with, your opponent may be able to guess what kind of spin has been applied to the ball. If both sides are of the same color, your opponent will never know, and this makes the game less competitive. Now let's move on to some statistics about table tennis. The fastest ever recorded table tennis smash was by New Zealander Lark Brandt at 112.5 km per hour. That is as fast as the speed limit on most highways in the world. Can you imagine tracking a ball coming right at you at over 110 km per hour in such a small area? How about moving your body and posture in preparation to return it? It is indeed a feat. In fact, some players even admitted that they don't only see the ball, they sense it. Table tennis is indeed a game of speed, agility, and supernatural senses. Next, we have the rallies. Now it wouldn't be fun to watch a game where you serve and your opponent returns and the game is over. Table tennis used to be faster with the smaller 38mm balls being used, but the speed makes rallies short. This isn't viable as a spectator sport, so the International Table Tennis Federation made the game slower by making the balls larger. Since then, we had longer and more exciting rallies. The longest rally recorded in a table tennis match is 766 shots by Leiji and Hitomi Sato back in 2017. Just imagine how fast would the balls be if they stayed with 38mm. Do you think 130 km per hour smashes are possible? Table tennis is a relatively cheap game to get into. You need a bat, a ball, a net, and a friend to play with. But what if you don't have a friend who wants to play table tennis with you? Or even worse, what if you don't have friends? Don't worry. As we have more robots taking over the jobs of people, we now have pretty good robots to play table tennis with. These robots come in all price ranges from as low as $100 to as high as a few thousand. The higher-end robots can pretty much do what a human can do other than returning your serves. But have you heard of table tennis virtual reality games? There are quite a few in the market and they are pretty good. You can play with the AI or even against other humans on online multiplayer sessions. Who says we need friends to enjoy a game of table tennis? I hope you enjoyed learning about these little known things about table tennis. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next one.